Hi. Hi. Welcome to Good Vibes Only with Kwana. What we're going to talk about today on this channel is what to eat for your type of blood. Yes, this is about to get real. I found this out from B Simone. Like, she put me on to something I didn't even know, honey. Like, very important keynotes. Like, I was so happy to find out something like this because I am on this weight loss journey. I've been on this journey now for about maybe 2 or 3 months now. And I've been going hard in the gym. I'm thinking I'm eating the right stuff when I get home. And I'm not. Sadly, I'm not. That's probably why I still have this man-sized back, this disgusting chin, these huge arms, these thighs, and I literally wrote down pages on pages on pages of things that I'm not supposed to eat for my blood type. So if you guys know your blood type, please look up the foods you're supposed to eat, especially if you're doing like a weight loss thing and you finding out like, why can't I lose this weight? Why am I, not seeing results? Like, people that I've seen eat certain things, can go to the gym and drop pounds like that. And it's like, what are they doing? Why is it not working for me? But you gotta remember, every body is different. Nobody's body is the same. Nobody metabolism is the same. Nobody's, workout routines are the same. But you could probably do the same workout routine as somebody else and their results are different in weeks, days. You know what I mean? So what I found out is the foods I've been eating. I'm thinking, not eating this is helping me with this, but it's a whole body thing. So I looked it up. I found this whole page on actually YouTube. You guys can find it as well. I'll leave everything, the person I watched, this doctor was talking about it, to how to do it, and really stick to it type of thing. I will post everything down in the description so you guys can literally find out where to go. It's really intriguing to watch. It's educational to watch. So yeah, so let's get into it. The meats, it has lists of meats, the cheese, the meats, dairy, it has listings of vegetables you're supposed to eat and wheat and all that stuff. So beneficial meats for my body is beef and blue aloe, hearts, lamb, and liver. Those types of meats I'm not eating. Anyway, I had cut out beef, maybe like the second weekend to working out. I already had made some type of beef and broccoli type of dinner. And I was like, okay, I can kind of do this, but like, all your meat's supposed to be the palm of your hand anyway. But I just stopped doing it regardless. Sorry, I'm rambling. Natural meats is chicken, Cornish, hen, duck, and partridge. I don't know what partridge is. If you know what partridge is, please let me know in the comments. I'm always down to try, something new. I'm down to try it. If it's nasty, I'm not going to continue eating it. Chickens, I already had cut that out maybe the beginning of my second week of working out. I was like, I'm not going to eat any meat. Maybe meat's just not good, not right for me. Let me just cut out meat and just eat a bunch of greens. That's what I've really been doing. Results were good, but if it could be a rapid change, I'm going to do it. Harmful is bacon, goose, ham, and pork. I don't even eat pork. I don't eat ham at all. Like, I haven't eaten ham in years anyway, prior to even this weight loss thing. For eggs and dairy, they said none is beneficial for type O. For the natural state, you can have eggs, you can have dairy, but they tell you, certain things. For the natural part of dairy you can have is butter, harm, cheese, which is CHEES, not cheese. I don't know what farmer cheek is, but you can have feta, goat cheese, mozzarella, soy cheese, and soy milk. I never tried soy cheese or soy milk, but I'm down to try it. Like I said, I'm down to try anything, especially if it's good for my body and good for the type of blood I have. Harmful cheese is American cheese, blue cheese, brie, buttermilk, cheddar, and colbrin. Like, you know, that bag of cheese is like mixed. That's bad for you. Very harmful for type O. For your beverages wise, you can have salsa water. Never had salsa water. For your natural beverages, you can have beer. I'm not a beer drinker. Ask anyone that knows me knows I do not drink beer. You can have green tea. Everybody knows that. You can have red and white wine. But what's harmful is anything that's regular beverages, such as decaf or Coca-Cola, diet sodas, or black tea. I don't really do black tea. So that's the only thing I really drink is my apple cider vinegar water with lemon, cayenne pepper, and some honey. Sometimes I use honey, but it's always like organic honey, but I haven't done it like that in so long. I never really had that. So that's good. That's beneficial too to know. For your oils and fats, you can, for beneficial wise, you can have flax oil or olive oil. Those are the two beneficial oils you can have. I've been using avocado oil thinking, you know, avocado is whatever. For your natural oils, you can have canola oil, cod liver oil, or sesame seed oil. When I make my fried rice, I am going to put that on this channel as well. I use sesame seed oil because that's like an Asian type of meal anyway, and they always use sesame seed oils, that to my knowledge. Harmful oils is corn oil, peanut oil, sunflower oil, or cottonseed oil. I never heard of cottonseed oil, so I wrote down things that I can find in my local store. So if I do come across a meal that has to be prepared with any of these oils, I personally won't use it. I'll use my own other oils that I can have. Now let's get to the nitty gritty. Seafood. You think seafood is healthy? Like, you could just eat it. Simple. Beneficial seafood that I can have for my body is a list, girl. I mean list. So like, simple, you know, fish is fish. So you can have pretty much any fish. I personally prefer salmon, so I've been eating salmon. But there is a list. It's a long list. I can't do this. Can't read all of it for you. But it's a list. Definitely check that out. Naturally, you can have is tuna, bass, clams. I don't eat clams, but I wrote it down so you can know what it is. Flounder, haddock, lobster, and scallops. Stuff I already normally eat anyway. Harmful. Only two things harmful. Barracuda. They don't sell barracuda in my store, so buying barracuda is out of the picture. That's not happening. Catfish. I love catfish. I've never had it baked, so I don't know how it's gonna taste baked. I can never find out anyway because it's harmful. So that's not I can eat that. Let's see. That's done. Seafood's done. There's a lot of seafood that you can't. They didn't say shrimp at all. So, and I've been eating shrimp literally for about 3 months now. Shrimp has been my only, shrimp and salmon's been my only type of meat, you would say, I've been eating. Now we're going to go into beans. Beneficial beans is pinto and black eyed peas. Being around my family who is from North Carolina, they eat black eyed peas. I don't eat them. Never had. I don't like the smell of them. I don't like the way they're cooked. It looks soupy. I don't know. To me, I just don't eat it. Nothing I want. Natural beans is black beans, board beans, fairway beans, green beans, lima beans, northern beans, soybeans, snap, or strained white beans. Which is harmful for your body as being type O is copper beans, navy beans, and green and red lentil beans. Those are not good for your body. Let's see, we got nuts and seeds now. Beneficial seeds for type O is pumpkin seeds and walnuts. You can have those type of seeds. Natural seeds you can have is almond. You can do almond butter seeds, chestnuts, hickory, macadamians, peanuts. I don't like peanuts at all. Pine nuts, sesame seeds, sunflower seeds. Those are the types of seeds you can have for your type of blood. Type O blood. Harmful are Brazilian nuts, cashews. Whenever I seen cashews were bad for type O, I literally wanted to cry. I wanted to cry because I eat cashews like nobody's tomorrow. Like I can eat like a whole. I bought a 10 can. I wish I had the can because I don't have it, but it was like maybe this size can of straight walnuts. Like I love walnuts. I eat them in my oatmeal. I eat them literally like just snack on them all day with almonds. Just mix a little container of those as a quick snack, especially being a weight loss, you know, just having some type of fat, which would be walnuts. Just I would love walnuts, and I'm so mad I can't eat them for my blood type. Like I wanted to cry, girl. Wanted to cry. It was so depressing. You can't have peanut butter, which is a nut. I guess it's peanuts is a nut. I'm mad I wrote it like that. Poppy nuts, and it's like I don't know what a poppy nut is, but can't have that. So now we get into grains and pasta. If you see me in the beginning of this video, you heard me say I've been on a weight loss journey, so I wasn't trying to eat no grain anyway. Grains or pastas, I wasn't trying to eat that anyway. And I come to find out beneficial for that is none. Cut it out. Can't have it. But there's other things you can have for your type of blood is buckwheat, cassia, avocado pasta, quinoa. You can have brown and white rice and wild rice. You can have rye flour and splint flour. I've wanted to cut out rice all in general. I've been wanting to just eat cauliflower rice with everything and quinoa with everything. I'm so glad I got a big bag of quinoa. I got a big bag of cauliflower rice, and I make that with literally like a stir fry or some type of meal with like a sweet potato or something. It's really good for you. Which is harmful for you is couscous. I never had couscous. I actually bought a bag of couscous rice. I just never cooked it, but now I'm just like, bitch, you can't even have it. So bought it for nothing. Gluten, which is in everything. I was gluten free I've been gluten free now for about maybe like a month. Just like a couple weeks, just last week for my birthday, I did have a piece of pizza and it hurt my stomach so bad, like bad, girl. And it wasn't like go to the bathroom bad. It was just like, you know when you eat something greasy, and that is literally how it felt when I woke up. Like, and I didn't even eat the whole piece of pizza. Like it was a slice. I had told my friends, I was like, I'm only getting a slice because you know I can't have gluten. And it was just like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Because it really hurt me. I can't have grams and oat flour, saba noodles, and it's so crazy. I just seen a video on making saba stir fry. Oh my god, it looked so good. It had like shrimp in it. It had peppers and onions, bunch of veggies, and I'm just like, I can't even have it. I can't even make it. I can make it, but not with the saba noodles. But it looked so good with the saba noodles. I can't have whole or white wheat flour. Bitch, you can't have nothing. Just eat air. Drink water. That's it. For juices and fluids, beneficials is black cherry, pineapple, and prune. Who I look like drinking prune juice? I am not somebody's meme. Pineapple juice. I like pineapple juice, but you have to obviously get real pineapple juice. You can't go and buy pineapple juice cocktail that and go home and make a nice little drink, and then you're gonna want to go buy a bottle and mix it in and have something else. Natural is apricot, carrots, celery, cranberry, cucumber, grape, and grapefruit juice. Those are all juices I drink anyway, but I cut out juices in general as well too. I don't really like juice. Even if I'm making like a mixed drink with my friends, I really prefer just, to have it straight or with some sour mix. I don't really do juice. I really don't. Occasionally I'll put a Monster if I'm feeling, risky. Harmful juices is apple juice, apple cider, cabbage, or orange. And it's so crazy. Orange juice, you can't have it either. Like, that's good for you. You would think orange juice. And I usually don't even buy, like, Tropicana or Florida orange juice. Like, I was always buying, like, pure orange juice. And I can't even have it for my body. So that's, like, another thing, too. Like, you're thinking you can get these things because they're so healthy. You watch these videos or you heard somebody say, do this, do that. And that might work for them, but it's not working for you because it's not for your blood type. So you just gotta keep that in mind. Seasonings and spices, it gets deep. Like it's a list of a lot of things you would think you can have, but you really can't. Beneficial is cayenne, which I do drink in my apple cider vinegar. I put cayenne. You can have curry. You can have kelp, parsley, and turmeric. Naturally, you can have an allspice seasoning. Obviously, all these seasonings that I do listed here have no salt for me. Like, you can buy it, from the store. But all my seasonings that I did buy starting my weight loss journey has no salt in it. You don't want to retain salt. You can have almond, basil, bay leaf, dill, like again, kelp. You can have honey. You can have salt. But being a bigger woman, I don't want salt. And being ethnic, salt is bad for you anyway because you don't want to have high blood pressure. You can have nutmeg, oregano, tamaria, barley malt, maple syrup, soy sauce, and brown sugar. Harmful is cinnamon, cornstarch, and corn syrup, and capers. Capers, I want to say people make that with their Spanish rice, I think. But you can't have it. You can't have black or white pepper. Like, how you gonna season something with no pepper? But, you can't have it. So you can't have vanilla extract. You can't have apple cider seasoning. I never heard of that. Balsamic, red and white vinaigrettes. You can't have those. So that's that part over. Flip it. So now fruits. Now we're on fruits. Girl. So beneficial fruits is fig, plums, and prunes. I'm not a big plum person. I'll eat a plum, but I'm not like gonna go buy a whole bag of plums. They too like tart. I don't know. Naturally, you can have apples, apricots, black, red currants. I don't know what a currant is, but you can have it. Cherries, cranberries, black, red, or green grapes. I love green grapes. Like, I can eat green grapes all day. I love them. You can have lemons. You can have watermelon. If you black and you can't have watermelon, that's crazy. Like, I was like bugging when I was bugging. Like, if they say I can have watermelon, like, oh my God, like who can't have watermelon? You can have peaches and pineapples, raspberries and strawberries. That's good. Harmful is blackberries, coconut, honeydew, oranges, strawberries, and tangerines. And it's so funny, when I seen tangerines, I was like, oh, I was about to buy a whole bag of tangerines. I was gonna make a nice little fruit bowl to have it for a little snack or a midday snack or even for dinner, just having a bunch of fruit. And I can't have it. And then coconut, like, I use coconut oil. I use it to clean my face sometimes. I use it to lather my skin and just jump in the shower. It makes your skin very soft. Please try that. So that one's done. Now back to the vegetables. Beneficial vegetables is, artichokes, green beets, broccoli, collard greens, garlic, kale, parsley, sweet potatoes, and spinach. Collard greens, Out. Out. Don't like collard greens. Don't like them. And it's so funny. I know, how you not eat collard greens? You African American. Don't your grandma or your mom make collard greens? No. I think being forced to eat it as a young age when you didn't want it on your plate. My grandmother was like, you ain't getting up if you don't finish your plate. And I'm like, I don't want these. I'm just like, cousin, take my greens and say I ate them. Like, help me out. My family was like, we eat our own. Quantity eating hers. So I gotta sit at the whole table, and I can't watch all that. I can't watch Cousin Skeeter because I have to eat my collard greens. So now I'm sitting at the table like, I'm just like, Cousin Skeeter. No, I'm just like, it's all that. Is it all? Like, I'm just at the table, dancing to myself. I'm like, I can't see the TV. So our grandma was, you ain't getting off this table. I'm like, trying to get switch. And I'm like, a switch? I'm like, Grandma, let me get up. Help me out. I don't want this. Like, So what's natural, you can have asparagus, bamboo. I don't know what a bamboo vegetable is, but you can have that. Beets, absolutely not. You can have carrots, celery, zucchini. I love cucumbers and dill. Harmful is avocado. Like, how is avocado hard? That's a good fat. You can have that. I'm sorry, but there's a lot of things out here that you can't have. But I want to still eat it just because, like, I can't eat guacamole, even if it's homemade with no, I love homemade guacamole. If you guys watch my Snap, you will see that I made homemade guacamole for my fish tacos, and it was so good, so good. I can't have red or white cabbage, mushrooms, or Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. My homegirl, she makes good Brussels sprouts, and it's so good. I don't know what she puts in it, but it's good. But you can't have it. All right, so now teas. It's the beverages by itself. Now it's just teas. Teas. You can have cayenne tea, which I never heard of, a chickweed tea, ginger tea, and peppermint tea. You can have it. It's beneficial for you. Naturally, you're supposed to have is green tea or raspberry tea. You can have either or. And I love green tea in the mornings when I'm going to the gym, or just even throughout the day with a little bit of lemon. I love it warm or cold. Harmful is aloe tea or strawberry tea. I never had a strawberry tea, and I never had an aloe tea, but I can't have it, so can't test it out if I wanted to. Breads and muffins. I don't really like sweets, so muffins would have been out of the question anyway. Naturally, you can have brown rice bread, gluten-free bread, 100% rye. Soy bread, you can have splint or wasa bread, rice cakes or rye cakes. I heard of rice cakes. I never heard of rye cakes. So that's a thing that I will try to buy, just to test it out, put something on it, and see how it tastes. Harmful is wheat bagels, English muffins, high protein breads, multigrain breads, oat bran breads, wheat breads, and wheat bran bread. And whole wheat breads is bad too. So you would think whole wheat, right? But you can't have it. Cereals. I wrote down cereals, and I don't even eat cereal. I have to be in the mood to eat cereal. Like, for real. I have to be in the mood because, honey, I'm never in the mood to eat cereal. I don't like milk. They said no cereal is beneficial for that type of. But then naturally you can have kosher cereal, puffed milk cereal, or puffed rice cereal. Harmful is cornflakes, cornmeal, cream of wheat. Ain't happen. I don't even buy cream of wheat. I don't know why people eat cream of wheat. I eat grits, if anything. Grape nuts, oat bran, oatmeal. And you're thinking oatmeal? Really? I just literally ate oatmeal. I never bought any. I'll tell you right now. This list, I started it maybe like 2 days ago. And I literally just finished this list last night, honestly. This is a really big list. I'm kind of skimming through it. But when you go on, if you're a type O and you want to write all of it down and try to nitpick through it at the grocery store, be my guest. But I wrote down stuff that is beneficial for me because I normally would get it. And I'm just like, I can't get it. So I want to write it down, stuff I can't get. Because in my mind, I'll get it and be like, oh, whatever, you know. I can't eat oatmeal. I don't know why. I'm like, oatmeal, dry oatmeal, like organic oatmeal. I can't have oatmeal. And I love oatmeal with a little bit of peanuts. Well, I said walnuts. I don't eat peanuts. Walnuts, some fresh fruit. I love fresh fruit in my oatmeal. I've been eating oatmeal since I started this weight loss journey. That is my morning. If you watch me on Snap, you see me with my little mason jars of my making me my my oatmeals with my fruit on the side. I can't eat 7 grain. I can't eat wheat brand or wheat gram. Can't have that. I think that's it for that list. So yes, if you guys watch B Simone's channel, she was, I guess it was like an interview of asking her why she became vegan or something like that. And whenever she said she did, you know, found out her blood type, and obviously she talked to a nutritionist. If she didn't, she probably just, you know, found out foods for that type of blood type like I did. I didn't go to a nutritionist. I literally just came across this video. She said what she said. I was like, let me look this up. Let me see what I can find that's good for my body and my blood type. Because there's a lot of things that I'm not supposed to eat. And I'm just like thinking, eat veggies, cut out meat, cut out cheese, cut out dairy products, and all in general, and you'll be good. But no, there's a list of things, and it goes on and on and on. So I'm like, all right, bet. So now I'm going to put stuff in perspective and put anybody else on game about whoever's blood type O. Go and find out your blood type if you don't already know it already. Look up things that you can eat, can drink, can have on the side of your meals, anything. So, in further ado, that is the topic of the day. Blood type O knowledge. Like, if you didn't know, please go and do it. If you're starting a weight loss journey, or if you're just wanting to know things that's beneficial for your body, please go and do that. Because I did, and now I'm put on game. And there's going to be meals that I'm going to be cooking that I haven't cooked ever. And it's especially for me, I'm going to try to put some family members on and let them do that too. Because I do have a family member that is doing also weight loss. And he probably can benefit from this because he's an asthmatic. Who knows? You might down the line prevent, you know, what do you call it? Not prevent asthma. That's a genetic thing. You're gonna have asthma the rest of your life. But you can prevent, you know, probably using your inhaler as much, you know, because you whatever, you know, just prevent things. So, yeah, that's that. So, and further ado, you guys have a good day. This is Kwana. If you didn't already know, now you know. Please come back to Good Vibes Only, and we'll see you again.